If you're a fan of articulated comic book art and absolutely magnificent displays, then you're at the right place, Collecticon Studios. With that being said, it is contest results time. Who took number 1? Who took number 2? Number 3? And we've added a 4th place. That's right here, guys. But we'll talk about that later. Well, at any rate, I just want to say thank you to everyone who entered. It was a hard-hitting contest. Everybody was vying for the money. Everybody was trying to make a name for themselves in this new sport, this new art form we call articulated comic book art. And a lot of you have. Now, who are the standouts? Who are the winners? Let's talk about them. We'll start with the standouts first. Those are the people who made a nice showing, who made a hell of an entrance, but didn't quite do enough to take victory. But I'm sure these guys are going to be rocking the house in the near future. First and foremost, let me get my list here. Bucky Cat. Let's talk about you real quick. That Demon Hunter track on your display, it had me breaking my neck. You know what I'm talking about the entire time. It's no secret, I'm a big metalhead here. Been in a few metal bands, and I love good metal music, and you killed it. You killed it with the Demon Hunter track as well as a great display. The only thing that I could say about your display that didn't quite do it in terms of you being able to take victory or place was the fact that the lighting was a little bit off. If you could really get inside your display with some great lighting and clarity, bro, you're already a force to be reckoned with. You'll be unstoppable. That's right, Tony said it. Now, number 2, the Frog 2. I know the name's a little weird, and he's second on my list as far as the standout's concerned, but the Frog 2, new to the game, but I got a feeling he's going to be around for a long time, guys, because that Iron Man armory was off the hook. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I was digging it. Everybody else was digging it. Frog 2 made a hell of a showing. Number 3 on the list for the standouts is MKPN17. Comic versus film. Great idea. Great execution. There are a little bit of areas that could have been tightened up on, and my guest judges down at Toys R Us, oh my God, they pick a display apart far greater than I ever would ever do it, dude. I'm telling you, it's crazy. They're like, well, that's out of line, and now you can see that. I'm like, whoa, 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 this is just, is in the house. I mean, come on now, chill out. But anyway, guys, big shout out and big thank you to those guys down there and those girls at Toys R Us, the local Toys R Us, for helping us out with the judging. But, dude, like I said, you came up a little short and as far as pleasing them with the crispiness of the shot. But other than that, it was great, and I loved it, enjoyed it, loved the concept. Then there was jdmeg, who took time out of his own qualifying round contest to do something for us and make it really crispy, really clean, and I just appreciate it. JD, it was awesome. I know it wasn't your best, but it looked damn good, and I know you were doing it to support us, and I love it, bro. That's the kind of energy we need here in the community. It's good stuff. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Keep it coming. Then there's Advocate. Now, he's no newcomer to the community, but as far as articulated comic book art is concerned, he's fairly new because he made his debut in the Battle Show, hosted by Thekingbeastman82, and he got most improved, I want to say, on one occasion. I think he placed another time. But dude, I know you asked me about the editing. Editing was fine, but you edited to the point where we felt as though you had almost kind of made a movie as opposed to doing something in the format that Boog had laid out for what articulated comic book art is, and that's kind of being able to get inside of a shot and really take the camera and let the audience, you know, see what's going on. A lot of times with lighting, guys, excuse me, you can cheat a little bit and hide. Not saying you were trying to cheat, but this is going to be a very tough tournament, a lot of talent out there, and we wanted to stay true to articulated comic book art as far as the parameters that were outlined by Boog. So we had to kind of say, good, but you know, we can't let you take it this time. But great stuff, great stuff. I do enjoy your work, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the tournament. Hopefully I'll get to see you do something that's just really in your face, and you'll let us just kind of like do bam and look at it. Now let's move on to the guys who took 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and number 1. We have a tie for 4th place, guys. That's right, we have a tie. And it's no secret. I'm just gonna say it. Slings a Web and Stash Ben. That's right, that's not one person, I'm sorry. Slings a Web, who did a very interesting display that kind of took place in like a back lot using Deathlock. Deathlock of all people. I love it. Something different. That's what these things are all about. Giving people a sense of change. Great firefight effects, everything. He did a great job. Loved it. Slings a Web, one of my personal favorites. And his amazing ability to show his work on camera shine through. So you tied with the Stash Ben, who did a very magnificent piece using Spider-Man and Norman Osborn in an office. If you haven't seen that with a lot of transitions, go check that out, because that's awesome. A lot of Spider-Man flipping, stomping through tables. Go check it out. Anyway, then there's number 3. No stranger. No stranger. He's won contests. He's always neck and neck with Collecticon in contests, and that's Mr. Which Ones. He did a great job. I mean, come on, he had Giant Man reaching through the window. It was good stuff, good stuff. Great angles with the camera. Very clean work. Great use of multi-scale figures. I loved it. You took 3rd place, bro. And like I said, a lot of those votes were very similar. Matter of fact, MrMadgus, his sheet and my sheet looked very similar. It was kind of creepy. Then there was number 2. And I do mean you. That's right, it's Gears Reviews. Now, I know what some of you are saying. Tony, he had bought a display from you a long time ago. And I don't think it's fair that he won using one of your displays. Well, I'm sorry, guys. He didn't win because he used one of my displays. He won because of the way he executed the use of one of my displays. You see, I made that display for Gears figures. Gears figures. I didn't expect to see Predator figures with glowing green blood on the floor, on the rusted metal grating, and blood effects shooting out in midair out of Gears armor. Okay, I didn't expect to see that, so that's why he took number 2, son. Now it's time to point the gun at number 1. Let's talk about who took number 1 in the contest. This guy, all right, I'm going to say it. This guy got disqualified from my last contest. Disqualified for doing a kind of what I felt was a great video, but kind of cheap because he used stock footage from his old videos. This time, he came up with something new. He rocked me. He rocked you. It's none other than Mr. Chino Marino. And if you haven't seen the video with the explosion effects and all of the tall buildings and stairs and all the crispiness, go check it out and go look at it right now. Chino Marino, folks, took 1st place. So to all of those guys, congratulations. Send me your contact information. The medals are in the mail. That's right. The medals that are they're going to be presented to you guys by Collecticon, but they're provided by the King Beastman 1982. The King Beastman82. Sorry about that, bro. I almost called you by your real name. That's funny. I kind of got a little tongue-tied there. But the King Beastman, there it is. The King Beastman, guys, provides the medals. Big thanks to him. I'm going to do something special for you guys out there at the King Beastman studio. I'm also going to do something special for everybody who was involved in the qualifying rounds. That's jdmeg and Mr. Configure. I just want to keep the positive energy flowing in the community. A lot of big things are happening out there. Solid Snake, I want to do something special for you for being a kind of a storyteller of all of what's going on out there in the world of ACBA and this thing that I have as a career here. And I just love it, man. I want to do something special for all you guys. So I'll get with each and every one of you offline and we'll talk about that. But as far as the winners are concerned, guys, hit me with your contact information. Let me know whether or not you want to receive your prize via check, money order in the mail, or PayPal. and I want to send it all together as one big package. All I ask is you do us a favor here. When you receive your package, make a video and brag to the world. I won the Collecticon contest, son, and now I'm going to be twice as nice with Boognice in that articulated comic book art tournament coming up here soon. Until next time, keep collecting, start painting, and check us out for the 700 subscribers contest. That's right, I said it.